We don't know yet why this man was so frustrated with the VA system. There has been a lot of attention, as you know, folks, the past few years to problems with access to health care. Despite promises of change, investigator Rebecca Lindstrom found nothing has really improved here in Atlanta. Rebecca?
At least if you look at one measure. In 2014, the frustration with wait times at the VA was boiling over. That was the year that we learned Atlanta's VA hospital was tied in third place for the worst wait times in the country. That is for new patients trying to get in to see a primary care doctor. Locally, leaders at the hospital, as well as lawmakers in D.C., promised change. Indeed, the U.S. Department of Veterans Affairs says 92% of new patients nationally do now get to see a doctor within 30 days. But here in Atlanta, that wait time has only gone down by 2 days. The average wait still 54 days, and their clinic isn't much better. The average wait at the hospital in Carrollton, though, is nearly 3 months, 92 days. Now, the wait times for new mental health patients to be able to see their providers still takes about a week at Atlanta's VA Medical Center and 3 weeks at Fort McPherson. There was a call center that was opened up in Atlanta to help respond to veterans in crisis. A spokesman for the VA hospital told me they are reaching out to this veteran to make sure that he is getting the care that he needs. Back to you.